How are you today? Life has so much for us. It has the good, the bad and the ugly. It's strange how we react to the good and frown at the bad. It's not easy for us to take on something that shocks us. It affects us very badly, doesn't it? Last June I began to fall sick, and in July it grew worse and I was compelled to see a gynecologist. After examining me, she said that I had multiple fibroids and I had to remove my womb immediately or there would be adverse effects. So I went in for surgery and I thought everything will stop there. But it was sent for biopsy and the biopsy revealed that there was cancer. At the beginning I was told it was just a trace of cancer, but later on I realized that it was stage 4, level 3. It disturbed me quite a bit because I had never ever thought that I would get this cancer. But somehow I knew I had to cope with it, and so I was referred to an oncologist. The oncologist insisted that I begin treatment immediately. The first thing he told me was that when I go undergo chemo, that I would lose my hair. That was the last thing that I ever wanted to lose in all my life, but I had to just give in and said, yes, I will go in for chemo. The chemo treatment was not that easy to bear. I had side effects, but thank God it was just minimal, and my hair did drop at the very first treatment. At the beginning itself, I was thinking in my mind that I should go in for a scan after the third chemo, and I was looking for an opportunity to do so, but I never got it. But one Sunday morning during the worship service, I felt that God had touched me. I knew His healing had already begun in me. And at the Thursday prayer meeting, it was further confirmed, and I was told to get a scan. I didn't have much time, I had just had one day, but somehow I managed to get it done through a friend of mine, and the results were out. When the results were out, what do you think the results were? Everything was normal, and I praise and thank God for what He has done in my life. It has been a hard time the last 6 months, but I know that it was through the prayers of the people and the encouragement given to me by so many friends that has kept me going, and I have come to this point. God's healing is available to everybody. Sometimes it may not work, sometimes it works. There's a verse in the Bible that says that all things work together for good to them that love God. Let me read it to you. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. There's yet another verse in Job that has been my promise right through this time of treatment. It's Job 5:9. It says, He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. This same Lord is able to touch you too. It may not be cancer, but it could be something else that you have. But let me tell you that all things work together for good to them that love God. Today, as we lift His name high, I acknowledge with all my heart that He is Lord of Lords and He is the King of Kings.